Cheers, 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 cheers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're watching this. Welcome to Coffee Convo Wednesday. My name is Cindy. I am your host for Coffee Convo Wednesday, as I am every single week for Coffee Convo Wednesday. Hope you're having a good day. Depending on where you're watching this, Facebook, YouTube, or when you're watching this, why don't you go ahead and tell me right now what you are drinking. I am having a little Wednesday afternoon glass of water because I had enough coffee today, although I think I'm going to maybe make a cup of decaf right now because I was kind of craving it. But I'm using my Toy Story Land mug because Toy Story 4 opens on Friday. Wow, I'm so excited. All right, welcome to Coffee Convo Wednesday. We're going to be here for about 15-20 minutes. Talk about three things, as we always do, and then at the end I'm going to give you something super amazing because I love to give away presents at the very end of the show. So there you go. If you would, go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, do what you do. I'd really appreciate the love. Really appreciate that. Little bit about me. I am originally from California. I lived in Nashville and Atlanta, and now we live here in Orlando, Florida. Grew up about 30 minutes away from Disneyland, and now I live less than 30 minutes away from Walt Disney World. So we talk about some fun stuff here. Sometimes it's just a rant. Sometimes it's about what's going on in the Disney parks, and sometimes it makes absolutely no sense, but that's why we're here, just to hang out and kind of like get a break from the middle of your Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, Saturday, whenever you're watching this. And it is time to give you a big fat cheers. Cheers! All right, I do want to say a quick congratulations from last week's winner who won the the Disney Villains After Hours prize pack. Lindy Barker in Utah. Congrats, Lindy! You will be getting this soon. You just have to direct message your information to us and we will get this in the mail to you. But kind of fun. The Disney Villains After Hours event is happening on select nights at Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. And you can get all the details by going to the website. We talked about that last week. But there you go. Congratulations, Lindy from Utah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. All right, let's get started. Speaking of Disney, couple of big things in the world of Walt Disney World, depending on where you live. Because if you live near Disneyland, California, and that's the park you go to, then you have already either been to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge or you've already heard about it. But our Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is coming on August 29th. And I cannot wait, like I'm super, super excited. So recently they announced that certain level of Disney annual pass holders would get a preview of the new Star Wars Galaxy's Edge here at Disney's Hollywood Studios at Walt Disney World. And everyone was like, "Bah!" And that it would be before the 29th. So everyone was freaking out and they were thinking, okay, maybe I should upgrade my pass because it was only going to be certain levels of pass holders. And that is platinum or above, I believe is what it is. Well, so many people who had maybe like a silver or a gold were thinking I'm going to update it or upgrade it. Well, what Disney did is the very next day, they did raise annual pass holder prices. And I know that this was so upsetting for many people. I'm an annual pass holder too. I do get to go to many Disney events because I'm covering it for media nights. But we do have an annual pass because our family just loves to go. It's like a fun thing for us to do because we're so close to Walt Disney World. So many people were upset, but I just kind of want to remind you that if you are thinking about upgrading your pass so that you can get on the possible invite list to the preview for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, go to the website, check it out first because there are different levels of upgrading costs, but every level of Disney annual pass holders, they have been increased. It's just what it is. They're in the business to make money. And keep in mind, so many people are going to be going to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. This is a big deal. People have been talking about this for a really long time, so it's going to be very, very, very crowded. So Disney was like, hey, we need to do this now because we are going to be swamped. We're going to be inundated. Plus, they do upgrade them or update the price, I guess, I think at least once a year. And that's any business. You just can't keep sustaining the normal level of service, I guess you would call it. at the same price because things go up. It's called inflation. It costs money. So I get it. I'm with you. It stinks to have to pay more, but just letting you know that if you are a Walt Disney World annual pass holder, prices have gone up this week. But here's the good news with this. They're also doing their Bring a Friend discount. If you haven't heard about this, this is pretty cool. Okay, it started yesterday and it runs through August 8th. So annual pass holders can get discounted, I just want to make sure I have this right. You can get discounted theme park tickets for your family and friends, and you can buy a one-day park hopper ticket for $89. So this is good if you are a gold, platinum, platinum plus, and premier pass holder. You are eligible because normally like a one-day park hopper ticket, I want to say, depending on the time of year, it's like $200 something. So that's a pretty good deal. And that's admission to all the parks, not the water parks, but and then you can bebop, hopping from all of the parks. So that's kind of fun. And you can only get it at the park ticket window there, and it must be used the day it is purchased. So if you're like, wow, I want to go and bring my friend, but it's so expensive for them, you can purchase up to 6 tickets. That's pretty awesome. So they just have to be with you and you get it that day. So like if your friends are planning on coming in, say, if you're coming in between now and August 8th, come with me, my family and friends, because we can get cheaper tickets. So I think that's an awesome deal. You can go to the Disney website as well to get more information. I think that's kind of cool. So annual passes went up, but now they're doing the Bring a Friend kind of thing. So I think that's a neat thing to have. So thank you, Disney. Okay. All right. Next up on Coffee Convo Wednesday, I got you, boo. Okay, going forward in the story, she didn't actually say boo, but it's much more fun to say, I got you, boo. So one of my best friends and I were having a conversation, and we always like to tell each other about our mom fails, because really, if we told each other about all of our mom fails, it would be like 27 times a day. Because I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm always failing. Like I'm doing my best, but I'm not perfect because I don't have to be. But that's part of being a parent, being a friend, being a coworker, being whatever. You're not perfect. We're not perfect people. So she was sharing a story with me about how she was going to take her kids to summer camp this week. And you're like, all right, well, what's the big deal? Normally her husband takes the kids to summer camp. It's just the season of their marriage right now where she is working full time. He has a more flexible schedule, so he's taking them to camp. Well, something came up and he couldn't take them. And since the camp was more over by her office, she decided, okay, I can do this, I'll take them. Well, because I guess they didn't have, it's so funny now that I think about it, they didn't really have a conversation about what was needed for that camp. I think it was a sports camp. Well, she has 4 kids. So she shows up at the sports camp and her daughter is basically wearing like a princess outfit. And she is not dressed for sports. Then she doesn't have lunches for any of the kids. So yeah. Well, she gets there and she's all flustered, realizing, oh my goodness, this is like a sports camp. My daughter's dressed like a princess, and oh my goodness gracious, I have no food for them. I didn't bring lunches, I didn't bring snacks. So she gets up to the check-in and she's like, vomiting all of the information to this woman. Like, oh my goodness, this is the worst day ever. I'm the worst mom ever. Blah. And this woman didn't even skip a beat. She's like, I got you. Don't worry about it. We got this, don't worry. We'll figure it out. Snack, lunch, yeah, but we'll figure it out. They're not gonna starve today. Don't worry about it. I got you. How great is that? And I know most of you who are watching are women, not everyone, but mostly women. And so I kind of want to put that challenge out to you, myself included. Let's stop judging. Because that woman could have easily been like, oh, doesn't look like you're a good mother. And come on, ladies, how many times has that happened to us? Look, if you're a Pinterest mom and you're perfecting life on Pinterest and you can do that in real life, good for you. That's awesome. I am not even going to hate on that because I have about one Pinterest moment a year, and that's when we do our Halloween costumes and our Christmas cards. So that's, I guess, 2. But I think what we need to remember is that if that is your strength, awesome. Let's lift her up too. If that's not you, then let's lift her up too. But let's all worry about lifting each other up instead of doing the judgy eyes. Like, look at you. Sorry, I have it all together and you don't. Must be Must be hard. Must be hard being you. What I loved is she just didn't even blink. She just said, I got you. No more giving me any explanation. My friend was like, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. Like she almost started crying because this woman didn't judge. She didn't ask questions. She just said, you're good. You're good. I got this. Go to work. I got this. Like, I think she could just see the look in her eyes. We all need to be more like that. Like, let's support each other. No talking about each other's bad. Oh, well, so-and-so down the street, her parenting skills, not good. Like, no, cut it out. I know it is so easy to do that because it makes us feel better. I'm not sure why. I think that's probably the reason people watch Jerry Springer because it makes us feel better about our own lives. But in real life, let's not do that. If you are talking badly about someone else, maybe their appearance or their mothering skills, to me, that's more about you. That's about how you're feeling about your appearance or your marriage or your parenting skills. Let's not put that on someone else. Let's just try and kumbaya, okay? Kumbaya, wrap our arms around each other, especially moms in these situations, and let's help. You see someone struggling? Let's help. For example, last week or the week before, I was at a Chuck E. Cheese party, and normally, like, I'm not the one who knows all the moms, and so I'm off to the side, like, super awkward. This time, I just happened to know two of the moms, and we were sitting there kind of eating pizza, which was really good, and I see this mom standing over there, and I'm like, hey, Mom, I don't know, you want to come sit with us? We're just kind of sitting here waiting for the time to go by and so the kids can play and they're all exhausted and just eating our pizza. Come sit with us. She's like, okay. So we introduce ourselves. Turns out her husband works with my best friend, the one I was just talking about. I would never had known that had I not said something to her. And we just have to be better about that. If you see a mom standing by herself, come on over here and be a part of us instead of going, well, I'm not going to make conversation. And I know so many people are introverts and it's hard to talk to someone you don't know, but if you see someone standing there, bring them on over. She not only told me that her husband knows my best friend and they work together, they had a meeting for the first time that day. How crazy of a coincidence is that? So I'm so glad that I met her. I'm glad that I asked her to come sit with us. We need to do more about that. Okay, that's all. I'm off my soapbox now. I just wanted to share that story because it just made my heart happy that another mom was like, I got you, boo. I got you. Okay, and then the last part of Coffee Convo Wednesday, topic number 3, rose, thorn, bud. I don't know if you've ever done this before, but we got so good. We got so good about doing this at dinner every night, and now we're kind of slacking. So I'm really talking about this and telling you about it because I'm reminding myself that we need to get back to doing this every night. So we started years ago doing this at the dinner table every night, and you may have heard of this, may have not. It's called rose, thorn, bud. And you're sitting at the dinner table with your family, no phones, of course, because we don't do that, right? And you say to your family, rose, thorn, bud, daddy, go. And then my husband will start with, what is something good that happened in his day? Rose. Thorn, something that just wasn't great. And then bud, something he's looking forward to. After he does that, then he'll say, rose, thorn, bud, Lily, go. Our oldest daughter. And then she does the same thing. I thought it would be fun to rose, thorn, bud, you right now. I'm going to challenge you, if you're watching this, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, if you're watching this, rose, thorn, bud. Tell me one good thing that's happened this week, and one thing that you're looking forward to. So let's see. My rose this week is this is not technically this week, but I got this dress on Amazon a couple weeks ago when I was going to do the Descendants Disney Bound at the Disney Villains After Hours event at Magic Kingdom, the party. And I'm kind of excited because I wore it to work today and I got so many compliments on it. This dress I think was like, I don't know, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, like it was under $20. And if you want the link, I'll put it on here because I have an Amazon store. If you go to amazon.com/shop/IamCindySimmons, everything that I'm wearing or I talk about, I usually try and put on there if I've gotten it from Amazon, because most of the time I buy stuff on Amazon. But anyway, that's my rose. I got a ton of compliments on my cheap little dress, which P.S. has pockets. So that's kind of good. So that's my rose. My thorn is, I'm trying to be healthy this week. So this is terrible that it's a thorn, but I'm trying to be healthy this week. And so I've been eating salads and smoothies. It's not always exciting. It's just not. So that's my thorn. I'm kind of being like about it. I'm only day 3 in, but it's not like a whole thing. It's just I'm trying to get a little better about my eating. Because I tried keto like at the beginning of the year, not for me. And so now I'm just like, I don't always need to eat 2 cupcakes like I did this weekend. So that's my thorn. I'm just like, okay. And then my bud is, I'm super excited because we're going to see Toy Story 4 this weekend. Toy Story 4. I've had some friends who have already seen it, and they say it's so good, and you're going to laugh, and you're going to cry. Okay, so that's my bud. So if you would, comment below with your rose, your thorn, and your bud, just for fun. Just because I think it's just a fun way to kind of vent, kind of share a good thing, and then just share something that you're looking forward to. So rose, thorn, bud. Okay, and then before we get out of here, okay. I'm in one of those sassy moods today. I got these ears, and I love them so much. And yes, you will get the bag, because the bag is like the best part. Duh. I had a hard time getting these ears because I couldn't find them for a little while. And these are the Minnie Mouse Americana ear headband ears, and I love them. Just take a gander at how cute these are. And then what does it say on the side? Land that I love. Oh, my goodness, they're so cute, aren't they? They're so cute. The reason I'm giving these to you now, and you're like, well, 4th of July isn't for a couple more weeks. Well, because we don't announce the winner until next week's show, I want to be able to do this now so that I can get them to you. And should you decide you'd like to wear them on 4th of July, you will in fact have them before 4th of July. That will be my promise to you. You will have them before 4th of July. So if you would like these for whatever you're doing, I know some of our Atlanta listeners are running the Peachtree Road Race. So maybe you want to wear them there, or maybe you're coming to Walt Disney World or going to Disneyland and you'd like to wear them, or you just want to wear them around your house or your neighborhood, whatever. Here is how you get your chance to win these Minnie Mouse Americana headband ears, which I kind of love so much. You just comment America and the name of the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. So easy. So easy. Look at it. So cute. Comment America and the name of the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. I just want to keep holding them there because they're so cute. Ah, so cute, so cute, so cute. America and the name of the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. If you would like a bonus entry, watch on YouTube and comment on YouTube. If you're already on YouTube, then you can get your bonus entry by going to my Facebook page. So get it? One bonus entry, either if you already commented on Facebook, you'll get the bonus entry. If you go to YouTube, if you're already watching on YouTube, comment over on Facebook to get the bonus entry. America and the name of the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. We will pick a winner and we will announce the winner right back here 1 week from today. They're so cute, aren't they? I want to put them on, but no, I don't do that. I don't want to put brand new ears on my head, but they're so cute. I kind of feel like they go with my outfit today too. Okay, so there you go. Good luck. And that is it for Coffee Convo Wednesday. I will be back next week with a fun gift card for you. That is your only hint. That is all I'm going to tell you. And then we will announce the winner of the Americana ears too. So have a great rest of your week. You can follow me on all of the socials by going to cindysimmons.com. You can hear me on the radio where I am on the radio. If you live locally, you can just turn on Z88.3. I'm on every day, 10 a.m., 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're not local, then you can just go to zradio.com and listen there Eastern Standard Time. Kind of fun. And then also I am contributing to the mainstreetmouse.com, which is kind of fun. So I hope you'll follow along in my Disney adventures there. So I'm excited for that. So have a great rest of your week. Spread kindness and joy like Nutella. Thanks for giving me your time this afternoon, and I can't wait to see you next week. Oh, let me give you a little cheers as I get out of here. Have a great night, and thanks for hanging out with me. And if you ever have any questions, you can link over at CindySimmons.com and shoot me an email. Okay, that's all.